I love smoking, man.
Yeah. You know it to a different level though, because like, dude, we were looking into you got to tell the story about you getting caught smoking in the 5th grade.
Yeah. So when the first time I ever got caught was in 5th grade, and I was with a group of friends, and the reason why I was so young is because I used to kick it with older people. So we were at this park over there by my house, and my homie has this video actually still on his iPod. I gotta get it from him. But it's we're at the park, and my homie's flexing the bag of weed, and I'm in the back with the joint, and then the other homie's in the back skating. And I forgot what we did, but I just remember like that night they spent the night.
Yeah.
And so the next morning we wake up, and my mom's making breakfast for us. So the breakfast is ready. So we go downstairs, and we're sitting on the table, and what's it called? My friend's playing the video, and my mom's bringing the food to us, and my friend's playing the video, and he's laughing. He's laughing, and he's sitting there, and I'm looking at him, like, nah, like, what are you doing? Like, turn it off. And my mom's like, let me see, what is that? Oh, so I was like, fuck, bro. And then my mom, she looked at the video, and like, I looked at her face. She was so mad, bro. She didn't look at me. She kicked everybody out instantly. She was like, get out, everybody, get out. So I couldn't, like, I don't know. I was grounded for a minute. My dad wasn't really surprised. My mom, she didn't talk to me, look at me for about a couple weeks.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But
5th grade? What?
Yeah. It's pretty early, bro.
Yeah.
Because, like, I can't, like, I didn't even know what weed fucking was.
What were you doing in 5th grade?
That was, like, back when my dad was probably, like, talking about, oh, Michael Phelps just got caught smoking weed. You know, like, back when parents used to be, like, yeah.
You're trying to get the balls to, like, talk to a girl. You're not trying to figure out how to roll a joint.
Dude, I don't even know, man. 5th grade is, like, still, like, worrying about fucking, like, football at recess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about losing
That's
recess when you
crazy.
leave the school.
Playing handball, tetherball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know anyone that smoked weed in 5th grade.
Once I got to middle school, I think it was like 6th grade. I found out about like codeine and like Nas and stuff too. Yeah. But don't do none of that.
Yeah.
Of course. Nah, stay away.
Take
from
us through
stuff.
that. Like, how did that start? Because how much older are these kids that you're hanging out with?
They were already like in high school. So I was growing up with like high schoolers and kids my age. And we used to skate. It felt like a movie, bro. With the whole weed part, it was with my homie Cheeseburger, and that was his nickname. It felt like a movie, bro. It was like because we're two little fat kids. I was a little fat kid, bro, and we used to always just smoke, skate, and like always. I remember we used to go to his house, bro, and every time we went to his house, he would be home alone, and we used to watch this show. The show, it's on YouTube still. It's called Major Lazer.
Okay.
And if you watch that, bro, watch it when you're faded. We used to watch that when we were little, and all we would do was skate and then smoke. And once we got to his house, we would eat. He would make us pizza rolls, chicken strips, Hot Pockets, like all at once. He would just keep, and then waffles, bro. He used to love making waffles, and we would just munch the fuck out, bro. We would just munch out, and it was just like, it was funny because we would go to school and no one would know, and just like, it was fun.
Yeah, because I don't know what like elementary school teachers thinking. Oh, one of my kids is stoned out of his mind.
Yeah, nah. That was another thing too. Is like I used to get in trouble a lot. I was the class clown. I was that kid that would always get sent to the principal's office, all that shit. I don't know. It was just fun. Like, I don't know. I remember I used to get told a lot. Like, I was probably gonna drop out, or like my teachers, they would separate me from certain friends. The principals, they knew not to put me with these kids, this and that. It was just, I don't know. It was fun. There was, in middle school, my friend actually, we used to drink. We used to drink at school. And he used to get water bottles and fill it up with vodka. So it wasn't water, it was vodka.
Yeah, like 7th grade, 8th grade?
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. We used
fucking
to,
housed at school.
Yeah. We used to get drunk at school, middle school. That was another story too. I forgot about that shit. But
like looking back now, I'd be like, dude, that sounds like so much fun.
It was
middle
fun.
school just sucks. Like,
Yeah,
middle
it
school is
sucked.
just such like a not fun time.
Literally.
Yeah, looking back at it now, it's like, if I was back in middle
like
school.
imagine just being fucking faded every day in middle school.
Yeah.
But like you just do when you're like 13, you just can't even think about like you can't think about like, oh yeah, this is like, you can't plan things out.
Some kids would do it in like high school, like that, and then they would just be so trashed, and it was so easy to tell. I don't know. Middle school seems like, how do you even act not fucked up when you're drinking vodka out of a water bottle and you're in the 7th grade?
I don't know. I was low-key always fried. I was low-key always like funny. Like, I don't know. That was just naturally me. I don't know. Yeah.
Going to school high is mad sus, bro. I swear. Like for me, I'm chill like in public, but like my first time being high in school, I was just like, fuck,
Paranoid.
bro.
Were you paranoid?
I was paranoid as fuck.
Yeah, exactly. So when I got to high school, I stopped smoking in like my sophomore year because I started getting paranoid, and I've never gotten paranoid before. So when it first started hitting me, I remember like I'd freak out and like I would just trip out and just keep freaking out. I would think like everybody's onto me, like everybody's looking at me. This
The
and
thing is,
that.
I knew everyone was onto me.
Yeah,
like, I just know. I was like,
Yeah.
like literally, Reese was in that class, and Reese always knew.
Oh, bro, when you get high, you look really fucking high.
I used to. Now I
Bro,
have
even
clear
now,
eyes.
like I can tell when you're
bro,
fucking cooked, bro.
now I'm chilling all the. Oh, well, now I'm always always.
Yeah,
that way.
it's
True,
just
but I'm
natural.
just saying, like, I can tell when you're like, oh, you aren't super fucking baked, or when you're really
yeah.
high.
When I
you
think
can
of
tell.
Keith Bowl, yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Do you think it was part of like smoking for such a long time when you're younger that you
Yeah.
started getting like the anxiety? It's
Yeah.
hard when you're not like older and like your brain's all.
Yeah, because the
Old and
homies
shit.
that I grew up with smoking, it started hitting them the same. It started hitting them, so I think it had to do with smoking at a young age. But so I stopped smoking for a while, and I recently barely started smoking weed again. Probably like, probably about like 10 months ago.
Okay.
I barely started smoking weed again. I started doing CBD first before I got into weed again, because CBD, it was like getting me like a mellow, like I was getting mellow, and that's what I liked. I didn't like to be all freaking out, all paranoid.
Yeah.
So CBD is what got me back into it, and then I started smoking indica. So now all I do is smoke indica.